Oh, how's my hair look? Sometimes when I hit the record button, I hit the photo button. So I think I've recorded a video and I actually just took a photo. Isn't that funny? What's my hair doing? This curl pattern is the hardest to work with when, let me just talk about my curl pattern real fast with my hair. It doesn't really have like a S curl to it or a ringlet. You see what I'm saying? And it's not that it's frizzy. It just is so a mind of its own that I always have it pulled up because I either have to like wash it and go, or I have to like updo it a certain way to like get the look I'm trying to go for, or I have to curl it, or I have to flat iron style it. But see, what I'm doing right now is I'm growing it out because I had gone through this like mental phase in my life where most women do it. Actually, men do it too, but they do it with their beards. So like when they're going through something, if they can grow a beard, they try to like man up and like grow a beard. It's a thing. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I was trying to tell my roommate earlier that I think men are more like dogs. Now, don't get me wrong when I say that, because I fucking love dogs. Out of all of the species, dogs, lions, tigers, cats, but cats fall in line with like lions and tigers. But as far as a dog, there's nothing like a dog. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there is no pet like a dog. I've been watching some videos. Just when I digress on things, I know I went from hair to dogs, but just follow along with me, okay? I was watching Ralph Smart. He started talking in third person. I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was literally mental because he kept talking about this metaverse, which I have nothing to do with. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Wait till I become president. I'm going to put the hammer down on all social media platforms. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not pulling my hair back because I'm being aggressive and about to fight. It just stays out of my face like that. See, like I said, like that curl, it does whatever the fuck it wants. It's not like a dog. Now a dog, like I said, men are like dogs. They are trainable, even at an old age. I have trained dogs from young pups to old dogs. I'm very good at it. I'm like the female dog whisperer. Shout out to the dog whisperer. Now, why was I telling my roommate that men are like dogs? Because I have an appreciation for companionship and loyalty and for the ability to learn something new, right? Nobody likes the dog that pisses on everything, especially inside the house, or takes shits inside the house. Like, I don't like going into a bathroom, which I did this morning, and finding out that the toilet ain't flushed. I was telling her, I was like, this place I'm staying right now, the vibe was not feeling very good for me this morning, but I think it was just the way I woke up. Because, like, I got these two roommates. I'm going to talk about them right now. I'm not going to say their names and you don't see them on camera so they can fucking kiss my ass. I got these two female roommates right now that when I wake up, I hear an elephant come through the room. That's what I wake up to. And then the other one, I hear while they're eating. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I was telling the younger of the two because the other one has such a chip on her shoulder that she doesn't even know how to communicate with her mouth anymore and speak. She literally has become mute. But her body language and the way that she pushes her weight through the house, that's all the communication she wants to do. She slams everything, she throws everything around, and she just like literally, that's what I wake up to. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Anyways, the other one, like I said, she eats. I'm trying to quit smoking. But this is the shit I deal with when you live with communal, like you do communal living. I was talking about a couple years ago, I wanted to do Project Messenger. But in my mind, I think people should have their own space. Unless you want to do communal living, which I knew going in, eyes wide open. That's what I was going into. I've been in how do you spell it? Hostels. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm a traveler. I'm a backpacker. Everything I have fits in one bag. I've learned that from Alexander Skarsgård from True Blood. Shout out to him. He is one of the coolest humans in the world. He's a philanthropist. He's a minimalist. And he is a humanitarian. Now, here's what I was saying to my roommate, the one that does speak. But when she does speak, it's like I had to ask her, what is your issue? What is the issue that you have? Because she was just yapping drama. I need this and blah, 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 blah. And I just kept trying to listen to what the need was, but the word need kept being used, but I didn't hear an actual need. She just needed to, I don't know, tell me what was going on, right? So I said to her, what is the issue, right? If I play with my hair like that, it's just because I'm trying to figure it out. That's all. You guys got to figure out my weirdness. I'm a weird person. But I'm all about peace and love, like I said. But my roommate that was doing this like yapping thing, she got the truth and confrontation I was talking about yesterday. But I can do it in a very stern, truthful, to the point way. Basically, what I told her is like, women should not live together like this, the way we are doing it, unless it's more like an etiquette, charm school type of boarding school like it was back in the day. Like, what happened to the 50s when we sent wives to college to learn how to be a woman and take care of a home, while the men were learning how to be doctors, lawyers? Ralph Smart has the nerve to say that education is a trap. No. In the old times, biblically, you spent 20 years studying scripture. That was education. And that's what you did. 20 years to become a teacher, or aka rabbi, Adonai, such as Jesus was. So, and in Egypt, old Egypt, you had to learn culture, scripture, and etiquette, just traditions. You had to know these things to be high priests and to become elevated, ascended, masters, teachers, right? But now we got everybody thinking that they can put their opinion out because they got social media, no education, no home training. You got rappers. I can't even go onto YouTube anymore and listen to music. I used to, but I just can't anymore because all they talk about is the paddock on their wrist, the wet pussy that they crave, but they keep like going through bitch after bitch after bitch, and they call them that. And then you hear the female rappers, and I'm speaking about hip hop and R&B because that's what I grew up on. But you can go listen to country music, rock and roll, indie, which is independent, reggae. It all has the same message. Let me get money, let me get bitches, and let me act like a hoe. And if you're a female, let me get money, let me show that I got money, let me act like a bitch, and let me act like a hoe. And the way that I'm going to make sure that you know I act like a hoe is I'm going to tell you exactly what my pussy looks like, smells like, how wet it is, how tight it is. Like, that's no home training. City girls, my roommate likes that shit. That shit sounds like nails on a chalkboard to me. City girls does. Like, bitches, what the fuck? Where's your mom at? Who trained you? So these are the people that have to vote for me as president. But most of them don't vote, if I'm being honest. Remember, out of 100%, you got 11% that will always vote. And they're always going to vote the same way. If they're Republican, they don't give a fuck. They're going to vote that way. If they're Democrat, they're going to vote that way. They're still in that same 11%, though. Doesn't matter what party they are still a party to their belief system. And ain't nobody, it don't matter how I campaign, it don't matter what I hit policy-wise, they don't give a fuck. I'm black. I was telling my roommate, I would like to do some kind of like on-camera clinical research when it comes to racism in our country. Because I was like, would you let your dude touch your hair? Or would you let a white person touch your hair? I don't remember what I asked. It was some random ass question. Would you let someone touch your hair? Because it's a thing. Black people in their hair, it's a thing. Am I using black and white right now? Yes, you're damn right I am, because I'm about to hit a nail right on its head. I don't care if people touch my hair. I don't give a fuck where you came from. As long as you ain't got lice under your fingers and you know how to handle my shit right without fucking it up, fuck with my hair. But there's a lot of people in a certain culture, they will not let you touch their hair. And I bet you that if you were to take a nappy-headed motherfucker and make sure that you have the other person blindfolded, who is not the color of my skin, and put their hand right up in that nappy-headed, rooted head of hair, they would be like, oh my God, guarantee you. Don't make me put it on a motherfucking video. Everybody that's watching this knows I'm telling the fucking truth. So if you think civil unrest is not something that's on the brink. Y'all out of your mind. If you tell me that you got people in El Paso sleeping in the fucking street and they're afraid to go to a shelter because they think they're going to be deported, it's going to get worse. I just watched a news story about a 17-year-old boy in Phoenix, Arizona. He got accosted. The home got accosted by 2 armed men. They went into the home, shot a 40-year-old, took the 17-year-old out the fucking house and killed him and left him there. That's the reality of this shit. But I go and I see these ads and everybody wants to throw out trigger words like, not trigger words, they want to try to say, oh, the vibe, oh, meditate, oh, yoga, oh, da, 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 da. No. Kanye West is fucking right. All you motherfuckers keep trying to brainwash us and act like we can't see what's really fucking going on in the United States of America and around the world. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'm running for president. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I don't speak in third person. I speak directly to you and I say what I mean. You can hear me out the window. You can hear me through the walls. Don't think I am two-faced. I'll tell you to your face what the fuck I just said. Thanks. Have a great day.